Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. So this is a different character. Yeah. I'm sure you can guess what happened, but, I had played a little bit more on my own with Taco B, and I was foraging in the woods for rocks or something like that. And I came across this new enemy I had never seen before called a skull pig. And apparently it was just like this massive mutant boar that was like 9 feet long, and its tusks had like grown over its face in the form of a big bone skull. So I immediately ran. Back to the evac shelter. I was like, nope, my little staff sling's not gonna handle that. But when I ran back to the evac shelter, there was another skull pig like 20 feet away. And this one saw me. I ran in the evac shelter. And it basically just crashed through the fucking door by charging into it with its skull face. And then it charged into me, and I actually got, like, rocketed across the room, because it just slammed into me with this massive skull and his 9-foot-long body. I took, like, 50 damage. And then the NPC, Siobhan, she tried defending me, but she was getting rocketed around the room. And this thing was like shooting us out of the windows and shit. Like, it was fucking insane, man. And so, yeah, I died. There was no outrunning that thing. It was just monstrous. So that was good. That was good. That area was just rough. So I started a new character. We got Mangg here. I went with the just sort of recommended kind of min-max survivor build as recommended on the wiki. So this involves taking a lot of negative traits, and it involved taking no skills whatsoever to start, which is okay, really. I mean, all the skills you care about, you can level up to 1 or 2 or 3 quickly enough. You know, it's just stuff like applied science, or computers, or mechanics, guns. I mean, those are a little trickier to level up at the start, but you usually don't use those at the start, so, you know, it's whatever. So a bunch of negative traits: addictive personality, glass jaw, heavy sleeper, lightweight, poor hearing, squeamish, ugly, weak stomach. Only a couple positive traits, and the rest all goes into your actual stats. So our actual stats are really good. A base strength of 12, base dex of 11, base int of 12, base perception of 11. It's really just makes your character better at everything. So it's really good to have, because skills you can learn, but stats, I mean, we have that mod that you gain stats through skills, so it's not as important, but yeah, it's good. Right, so here's the area. You can see we're surrounded by towns. Very different this time. We are playing in the same world, so we could find that other evac shelter at some point. But my corpse of Taco B probably will be long gone. There's another evac shelter to the south. I already went there and cleared it out of... Well, it's not cleared out, but I took down all the sheets and stuff like that. And I grabbed a few things that were of interest to me. I've already cleared out this house. I think, yeah, we can mark that as explored. And there's, you know, a handful of zombies we're going to be taking out, so that'll be fun. And as we move further through, there's a fire station in there. Apartment tower, grocery store, a gun store, that'll be exciting. Botanical garden. a dispensary. Yeah, there's plenty of good stuff in there. Skate park. Right around... Where is it? I think it was this house I explored. Maybe not. I'm not going to confirm that yet. I believe it's this house though. That was the one I cleared. But I think right around like here, somewhere around here, there's like a playground, a fenced-in playground, and there's like 20 zombie kids in there. None of them saw me yet, but that'll be interesting. What is this? An open sewer. Wonderful. But I first went up this way, along this road, because I was like, oh, this is so close. It's along the road. It's all good. Right about here, there's a moose. And from what I heard, moose can fuck you up, just like in real life, they can fuck you up. And so I actually saved. I saved and quit, which, you know, makes a save. And then I was like, okay, if this goes really south, the moose was not hostile, but it was tracking me as I moved up here. So I was like, if it goes really south, I'll Alt F4 and we can just reload. Do a little save scumming. But the moose didn't bother me, but right around here, there was a Migo standing in the middle of the road. And I had the NPC with me, and I'm like, all right, I mean, we made the save, so let's just fucking see how tough the Migo is. So we aggro the Migo. It fucking butchers the NPC, like, instantly. So I'm running. I book it back, and I'm like, all right, I'll kite it into the moose, and they'll fight. There was not a fight, man. The Migo fucking slaughtered the moose in, like, 3 seconds. And then he was about to slaughter me, and I'm like, all right, Alt F4, reload. We're never going this way, almost ever. Unless I get some, like, machine gun or something. Right, so the NPC, you'll notice that, the NPC is not actually with me anymore, and that's because I think it was a bug or something like that. He gave me a job that he wanted to go and burn this house down that he was, like, angry with for some reason. And I'm like, sure, I'll help you go burn this house down. So he started following me, but the game didn't mark him as friendly. I think maybe you can do like dev commands or something like that. Maybe I could have made him friendly. But I don't want to mess with dev commands yet. So the game didn't mark him as friendly, but he did follow me. And that's normally not that big of an issue, I don't think. Except that while I was exploring the house over in the town, I went into a closet, and he went into the doorway of that closet. And if an NPC is friendly with you, you can just, like, push them out of the way or swap places with them, and so they never block you in. But he wasn't friendly, so he blocked me in. And there was nothing that I could do to get him out of the way, except for one thing. And that's beat the shit out of him until he died, which is what I did. So that was a bummer, especially because I got a mood debuff for killing an innocent man, but, yeah. Alright, so anyways, just as then a general... heads up, I do have my staff sling with 27 rocks in hand. My throwing skill is a 2. Bashing at 1, melee at 1, marksmanship at 2, fabrication at 4, food handling 3, survival 2, tailoring 1. We do have a decent collection of books thanks to raiding that house. So guns and ammo, popular mechanics, big book of first aid, stuff like that. So, Baker's Companion. We're pretty good on food and water. You can see again, that house really got me a bunch of canned tomatoes and chicken noodle soup, which last for, you know, a handful of days. So right now we're okay on food. Not much of this is going to last more than the rest of the week, but there's plenty of houses, so... eventually, we got this nice big field around us. We might want to look into, like, farming. I have not really read anything about how to do it. But it's an idea. But alright, let's go, let's go kill some stuff. Alright. Zombie child spotted in the woods. Well, we can handle that. Hell is this? Trees really just mess with your line of sight. Okay, there's the zombie child. Oh, she's a ways to the south. Okay, we probably do want to deal with this. Is the house that I cleared. So that is this one. So that's mostly clear. There's probably some other stuff to grab. But yeah, we want to deal with this zombie kid. Apparently, killing zombie kids used to give you a morale debuff, but I have not ever noticed that. So there's a zombie child who's latched onto me. We got 2 zombies further in, so let's head out. Zombie kid still onto me. This is good. This is good. We're gonna fuck this kid up. Make no mistake. Missed. Okay. Now we want to run. We're definitely faster than some fucking kid. Dead. Dead as shit. Get pulped. Alright, thank you for the rock. They've got a basketball, but that's not really useful to us. A bunch of other stuff. Hot pants and things like that. I mean, you could, like, disassemble some stuff. Like, disassembling the long underwear top gives you 10 rags. This gives you 7 rags. This is quicker. But it's still an hour of time. Alternatively, you can just cut stuff up. And that'll give you, like, 1 clothing part. I mean, it's still filthy. The rubber's clean. That's a lot of rubber. Take like 5 of those. Okay. Yeah, I've got some other filthy parts, but we can clean stuff pretty easily at this point. Okay. So we're gonna just continue to wander the outskirts, picking off zombies where we can. So, yeah, we got quite a few in the street. I mean, the situation can quickly run out of control when you wander into a town. Yeah, I mean, look at this zombie child there. Another zombie child, 2 more zombies, a brainless zombie, another zombie, tough zombie. Streets are packed, man. But if I go up here as an alternative, you'll see some shit. There's a tough zombie right there. There you go. Look at all this. Crawling zombies, runners, children. It's rough. It's rough, man. 4 zombies in sight in the cemetery, plus a bloated zombie. Yeah, it's definitely tricky. Just trying to pull one out at a time. Let's go. Okay, so there's a runner right there. We might be able to just... I don't know. Definitely tricky. I mean, if we pull that horde, we're pretty much done. I don't think we can outrun everything, but we did get the runner. They're gonna be pretty fast. This might go into melee. Okay, good. Get him. A leather belt. That's something, huh? Take it. Okay. That was good. We got the runner on the outside of the fence. I mean, look at that. Look at fucking... I don't know how we're gonna manage that without a machine gun or something. Let's... oh, God. So then in front of us, we have tough zombie, fat zombie, and a runner. No, another tough zombie. Shit, man. The fat zombie is ideal. Alright, he got us. Good, we can just handle this big boy. Fuck! Get how much health these guys have. Yeah, alright, got him. It was a fat woman zombie. Let's catch our breath. Okay. Good, good. Sure we keep our rock supply handy. It's working out for us. Okay, I think we picked up an extra rock somewhere. Alright, now grabbing one of these tough zombies. Nope, we got both of them. Alright, it's not unworkable, it's just a little trickier. We really have to keep our stamina up. $17 damage, that was solid. I think we'll want to start running now. And they're tough as nails. Oh, there we go. Okay, stamina's getting a little iffy. If I keep running, I will run out of stamina and then I'll be fucked. So at this point, I think we have to resort to melee, but it's gonna be painful. Yeah, we want to break out of the grab. Okay, stun, crit. Oh man, we fucking dominated them. Decimate. Oh, because I killed 10 zombies. I don't know. Catch your breath. All right. A military rucksack. Damn, 51 liters of capacity. Jesus. But it's full when it's full 50 encumbrance. Well, yeah. It does not provide much protection. If we look at the leather backpack, that has 6s across the board. This is 0.3. I mean, the capacity of it is just tremendous. But I don't know. I don't know if it's actually... It's 10 encumbrance even when it's empty. Not something you'd really want to haul around with you. So maybe not. Maybe not. Glove liners. Uses a liner beneath other gloves. Really, if you just need warmth. Yeah, ski mask. Yeah, okay. And there you have it. 2 tough zombies handled at once. That makes you feel a little confident, doesn't it? But confidence is a slow and insidious killer, as we all know. So let's check ourselves a little bit. All right, we're in a little bit of pain. 1%. We're overall in a pretty good mood, I think. All right, we have a zombie technician still wearing its work clothes and hard hat. Otherwise, that seems pretty good. Let's take on him. Still hasn't seen us. Now he saw us. Done. We're killing a lot of females. Which isn't, you know, it's just an observation. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. I mean, yeah, eventually we want to clear out the whole town, but I'd like to just be able to get to a house. We have a hippie van that is dented, empty battery, and empty, no gas tank. And the windshield is completely gone. Yeah, overall, not something we really care about. And it doesn't have any, like, items. I mean, we could remove things if we had mechanic skill. Like, even Mechanics 1 would get us the seatbelt. And, the dashboard we could take. The clock. You know, just stuff. I like that the frame is only Mechanic 1, but you need, metal sawing. Alright, just, you know, it exists. It's there. Alright, zombie soldiers are really tricky. Dressed head to toe in combat gear. Carries itself rather steadily for a zombie. Those things are no joke. Fortunately, it's very far away. It's not gonna spot us. Or it shouldn't spot us, but this is why you go in at night. Okay, so that's a no-go on the front door. We don't have any lockpicks, and we don't have an actual crowbar. I don't know if we can even make an actual crowbar. We need an anvil, you know, a welding torch, net tongs, a crucible. No, you're probably gonna find a crowbar. But you can't open windows from the outside, so that's no good. Whoop, there we go. Got onto the roof. Not that there's much to do here. So I don't know if I can get into this house. I mean, you can smash a window or something, but that's obviously pretty loud. Especially with a zombie soldier over there. We could shoot out a window from a distance and then just sort of see what comes over. That's an alternative. But I just feel like what's gonna come over is that, soldier. Alright. We can probably... No, we can't get much farther than that. There we go. So now we'll just observe from a distance. See if anything pops over there. Doesn't look like it. No, doesn't look like anything hurt it. So we want to clean up the window. Grab a string. Chopsticks. There's the rock I threw. You want to be careful about these open windows. Bread knife, carving knife, a chef knife. We can actually make a knife spear, which is something decent. Let's grab both of those. A butchering kit with the meat cleaver. Okay. Some carrots, good. More knives, a vegetable cleaver. Can use it to make a makeshift glaive. Ooh, grab that. It's pretty sweet. Top Gear magazine. Paramedics. Essential oil enthusiast handbook, of course. I think my dad owns one of those. So Awesome Monthly. Fletcher's Friend, very nice. Window's a little iffy, let me just close that. Bowler hat, a cotton hat. E-coat. I mean, a lot of stuff is just like for when you're cold, for when it's cold. And right now we've been generally pretty comfortable. A Guy Fawkes mask. Remember the 5th of November. Headlamp, fedora. A bondage mask. What the hell? Turns out it's very encumbering. Gold bracelets and rings that we could just hammer into gold. Overall, I don't think I need any of this stuff. This store is locked, interestingly enough. That window's open, so we could have just come in through that window. Let's, there's no curtains there. Bandana, baseball cap, a trench coat. Great for storage. It actually is pretty great for storage. I'm wearing currently a jumpsuit. Along with jeans. We could ditch the jumpsuit and go for the trench coat, which is a bit more encumbering. But offers... yeah, like triple the storage. We could probably put some rocks in those pockets. So let's go ahead and unload our jumpsuit. And then drop off our jumpsuit. And then wear the trench coat. Perfect. And then... if I wanted to... oh, whoops. Trench coat, insert... rocks. I put 20 rocks into the trench coat. So overall it's slower than my jean pocket, but my jean pocket, my jeans can't hold many rocks, turns out. Oh, that's because I have a lot of other shit in there. Maybe we should put all the other stuff from my jeans into my trench coat and put just rocks in there. So if you go here and we do unload, that'll unload pretty much everything. And then if we go here and we do insert rocks, as many rocks as we can, I suppose. Now, see, now it's much slower for the jeans. I don't know how this is all calculated. Not that big of a deal, I guess, but I don't know why the messenger bag would be the fastest way to get rocks out. Regardless. So for helmet, I'm wearing, I think, yeah, a bike helmet, which is pretty encumbering, but it's very protective for my head. 8 for everything. Putting on a baseball cap doesn't offer any protection and is sort of just as encumbering. Encumbrance for head doesn't matter, so I thought bike helmet was perfect. Boxer shorts, compression shorts, blah blah blah. Really, we're just looking for like a leather jacket or leather anything really offers quite a bit of protection. A lemon and a potato masher. Pot and a rolling pin. Bon appetit. Cooking on a budget. Okay, this is all pretty good. Take all that shit. Jar of pickled meat. Cucina Italiana. Perfect. A lot of cookbooks. Some yeast. And another glass jar, which I don't really need. And we have another window without curtains, so let's be a little cautious. We have a hole puncher, a character sheet for Dungeons & Dragons 6th edition! Oh my god. It's for a bard. 7 bundles of money. Pretty useless now. Yeah, so cash money, I think, is useless. I'm not entirely sure about cash money, but cash cards, I learned, are not useless because they're actually like, you can go to gas stations and actually use your cash cards to buy gasoline, which you can then put into like vehicles and stuff like that. So it's actually not, and there's like some gun stores that have like an automated like checkout or something like that where you can spend cash card to get from like a vending machine. There's vending machines and stuff, so cash cards are actually not useless. All about swords, discobolus, sushi made easy, tasting India. So many fucking cookbooks. Now, obviously, most of them are not going to enhance my food handling skill, but it's the recipes that are interesting. Computer World, Self-Esteem for Dummies. Good. Can of cream soda. Let's drink that down. Good. And a can of energy cola. Drink that down. And then we just have the basement and that locked door. Basements are kind of scary. Let's turn on our flashlight. Okay, so that way we confirm there's no horrible zombies down here. Not a bad setup in this basement, though. Some soap. Time magazine. Some RPG dice, which I think you can use with like a slingshot, which is funny. It counts as a pebble. Another flashlight, hole punchers, soda, hip flask full of whiskey, aspirin, CQB monthly, newspaper, magazines, 8-ball. There's 4 SD cards and 2 encrypted SD cards, and a USB drive with miscellaneous software. take all that shit. There's some tires here that we could maybe disassemble? No. Or butcher? No. I think you can disassemble tires, but I don't have the right tools. Okay, we're carrying it, but yeah, it's not gonna let us cut this up. Okay, dump it on the ground. A towel and a towel. Okay. And then there's a furnace and a water heater? Yeah. Okay. Which we could just drink out of because it is clean. Alright. Then there's a locked door, which I'm gonna have to smash down. Which is kind of noisy. I don't think there's anything worth continuing there for. Okay, so that's clear. We could go back at this point with our load of books. But we're, you know, it's still early and we're in good condition. So I'm tempted to keep going a little bit. The zombie soldier intimidates me, I'll tell you that. I could just run him over with this car. It's got very little battery, very little gas. It's dented. Security system's broken. The roof's in bad condition. The controls are in bad condition. Other than that, you know. But I think we've had enough excitement with cars to last a lifetime. Move over here. See if we can't spot anything good. Locked door. A flesh raptor. This small winged predator darts through the air on 3 thinly haired wings that look like stretched human hands. Where the wings meet juts a sheer jagged spike. Looks like nothing you've seen on Earth, and yet strangely like it was made of human parts. It's also fleeing from us, which is good. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could try breaking down the door, as usual. Oh, fucking flesh raptor is not fleeing. Fuck, it's much faster than me. And it hit me for... I don't know how much damage it did, but I'm bleeding. It impaled my torso. And I'm knocked to the floor. Now it's fleeing? Are you fucking shitting me? Hit it with a rock. Ow. Ripping my shit and ripping my shit. It doesn't look like it actually did that much though. It was pretty weak. I thought something called a flesh raptor would be way tougher. But okay, we're fine. Let's butcher this thing. Do a full butchery. Full butchery. There you go. Got some tainted bones, some tainted fat. Yeah, it's a mutant thing. So I guess we'll just leave the rest. But I think we waited. That took 13 minutes. So if any zombies were coming, we would have heard them. We're fine. Book of Dances, Battle Hammer, a stock pot. Pretty good. Some fruit jam, maple syrup, peanut butter, bread, Toastums. A toaster. Yeah, so now we have to sort of... That stock pot took up a lot of our space. We have to decide if that's worth it, but let's look around. Rags. 2 steel frying pans. Fruit jam, broccoli, celery. I mean, we could be taking all this food instead of the stock pot. Candle, another flashlight. Yeah, most of this I already have. Some more batteries we could grab. Vinegar and bread. Okay. Blanket. Codeine, gummy vitamins. Narrow spectrum antibiotics. A rag. I always like rags. Do we take the stock pot now or the food now? Because we can always come back here. It's not in too bad of a place. Nice cozy little house here. So let's take the stock pot, and I think we head back home with our goodies. That was a good foray. We even killed a flesh raptor. Oh yeah, I could have auto-traveled, I guess, but... Alright, good. I should probably board up that window. I can't... Oh, I did get... Oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah. There we go. I needed something with wood sawing. And ordinarily you'd find a wood saw, but I was, you know... I didn't want to explore too much without recording, and I couldn't find one initially, so I just went and made a stone adze, or however that's pronounced, which gives you wood sawing 1. So there you go. Okay, so we got a lot of books we can drop off. So many books. We have a fucking library of books to read now. I could spend the next few days just reading books. We got some batteries. I put the batteries with, like, my tools section, I guess. The stock pot on the fire. Excellent. And what else do we got? We got actual food. We can drop that off. Okay. Carrots. Lemons. We got tainted bone and tainted fat. Where's my raw section? I guess I don't really have a raw section. No, I suppose I don't. Alright, well, just dump it off there, I guess. Okay, and then these different knives, that can go in my weapons section. We can turn off the flashlight. I should have a laptop, right? Don't I have a laptop? No, I have a handheld game system. Could have sworn I had a laptop. Damn. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. These cards and stuff will have to wait. Put that with the rest of my tools and important stuff. Chunk of rubber. That's going here. A rag. And then I guess we could go clean this other stuff in the basement. Oh no, I don't have a cleaning section yet. I've never cleaned anything. Is that right? I never cleaned anything? Okay, I'll do that later. We don't have to worry about that. Alright, so we could just head back in there, I guess. Or we can look at what else we can make now. A base lard. If I had an anvil and a chiseling tool and stuff. A loaded stick. Okay, it sounds like they took the shillelagh description and just put it here for the loaded stick. So that's something. A fucking machete. Steel spear. I mean, we need like anvils now, and we need to like, get into metalworking to handle all this stuff. Yeah, this is all metalworking. Throwing axes. Wooden javelins we could make. They weigh almost 1.5 pounds each. That's the nice thing about the staff sling, is that you just use rocks and they're all pretty light. You can carry dozens of them. Yeah. Let me just see here. Make a makeshift sap if we have 2 leather patches. Also known as a kosh, slapjack, and slapper. DPS is pretty good, and it's pretty fast, and can stun and do an even faster attack. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh yeah, the makeshift glaive we were gonna make. Oh, we need duct tape. Oh, duct tape, no! How do you make duct tape? We could make a knife spear if we had, if we just cut up some strings. 15 DPS against an unarmored target. It's pretty good. Fucking duct tape. Oh, we also need a tool with drilling, but I think you can make that. Yeah. You can also make a simple knife spear, but it's flimsy and won't last long in combat. Whereas this is just not flimsy. Yeah. Yeah, yep. Okay. We can make a bunch of, like, fucking blunderbuss rounds and stuff. Yep. Armor, you know, there's stuff you can make. Look at all this shit. Oh, actually, let me, let's go through and just peruse all our books, because this will unlock the ability to use them for recipes. Look how many fucking books I found. Jesus. Okay, now we can drop off all these. We should be able to use them for recipes, 'cause they're pretty close. So, speed loader, shoot. Homemade suppressor you can make if you had fine metal sawing. Pretty cool. A primitive grenade. Alright. Makeshift wooden arrows. Oh, wooden broadhead arrows with a bladed tip. But you need fucking an anvil and a forge, or a forge of some kind. Food, we have so many new recipes. I don't have my fire on, so that's why. We probably could make something with it. Oh my god. This is absurd! Look at how many recipes we know now. Jesus. Oh, we know how to make a turtleneck shirt. Thick for a shirt, thin for a sweater. And a sundress if we wanted to put that on. No one says we can't. You can do anything you want in the apocalypse. No one will judge you. An oil lamp, a step ladder. Wooden boat hull. You can just make your own boat. A towel hanger. If you wanted to hang some towels. We got plenty of rag. We can make antiseptic soaked rags. Or just make bandages. A canvas bag. Oars. Yeah, you could make your own boat. That's awesome. I guess if you get stuck on an island, you're gonna try to make your own boat eventually. Fish bait, fishing hooks. I mean, that would be an interesting playthrough as well, as like on an island. Seeing what you can do. But can I make a quiver? Oh my god, we can make a quiver! Holy shit! It'll take 12 hours. We need a tool with owl of 1 or more and 3 leather patches. But we could make a fucking quiver. Oh, I think we have to. After all this build-up and all this discussion. So the owl tool. You can do a search and have it do quality owl. Okay, so here's our options. Steel or bone. Okay. Bone or demi-human bone or human bone. So not a tainted bone. That's what we need, so I have to go get a bone of some kind. I wonder if that dude I killed is still there. I never butchered his body because I felt bad. But now, if it can get me a quiver, who cares about feeling bad? Oh, no, okay. He's still here. Human. Turn on your cell phone. Okay, let's do a full butchery. Would you dare desecrate the mortal remains of a fellow human being? Yes. This will haunt you in your dreams. Okay, so our morale, our focus is gonna be shit for a while, but what will bring up my morale is making a fucking quiver out of his bones and sinew. Good. I mean, I think it's a morale boost, to be honest. Because that guy, you know, it's really unfortunate we had to kill him, yes, but we can bring some goodness from his death. I mean, that's great. Am I wrong? Okay, so we were gonna make the owl. The bone sewing owl. Takes 37 minutes. Done. So now we have that. Good. And now we need the leather patches. That's a little trickier, because I don't know if I have anything that disassembles into leather. We might have to go back to that other house and see if they had anything of leather. Yeah. I don't think I have much. But alright, it's 5 p.m. We're still in good condition. Let's go back to that house. So that was up this way. A little dangerous sprinting around without save mode on, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Alright, so where were all your clothes? Over here, let's see here. Disassemble, thread, rags, yarn, thread, felt, rags, and faux fur. No, none of that is useful to us. Thread and rags. Thread. Okay. Bondage mask. What, we can't disassemble the bondage mask? Outrageous. Okay, nothing there. Let's see. Thread, rags, lycra. Thread and rags. These are leather hot pants, though. We should be able to just butcher these. Cut up leather hot pants. One leather patch. Alright, so, yeah, not everything can be disassembled, but you can cut up most things. So it's just a matter of, if it's leather or not. Most stuff, I think it has to specify. It'll say leather. And there's not a whole lot of leather being worn. There wasn't anything in the basement that would be leather, right? There's a heavy punching bag. Can I disassemble that? We can disassemble the carpeting? The training mat? Oh, the carpet. We get green carpet. What about these sandbags? It's just sandbags. It's canvas. Canvas and sand. Okay. Sand. You'd use it to make mortar and pestles. Handful of New England sand. If you had a stoked furnace, you could turn it into glass. Otherwise, it's only good for making cement. Okay. Yeah, it's just canvas. I mean, I can take a canvas sack just for the hell of it, but I don't think we're getting any leather here. Can't say I'm not surprised. Just a bit of a bummer. But we're hungry, so let's raid the kitchen real quick. Kitchen. I already raided the kitchen, I guess. Alright, never mind. I think we're done here. Unless it's a leather couch or something. You got a leather couch here? No, but I got 33 rags out of there. Holy shit. That's a lot of bandages. What about this thing? More rag. Wow. Furniture gives a shit ton. No leather, though. Hard to come by. Okay. Let's check the other place. Yeah, if we could disassemble these chairs. The reclining seat. How do you... let me try and see if you can. Disassemble car seats for leather. Oh, metal sawing. You need to find a way to saw metal. Oh, boots. Boots give leather. Alright, so yeah, if we had metal sawing, we can easily get our mechanics up, I think, with those books we found. This says I need bolt turning. Well, we don't want to remove it, we want to disassemble it. And I think it's telling us we can't... We can't disassemble it without the metal sawing. So... yeah, okay. But yeah, if we found a bunch of corpses with boots, we could disassemble the... or cut up the boots. Which would be a good way to get what we want. Let me eat some bread. You got something better than that, though. You got fresh yogurt we could eat. And a pear for good measure, because it makes us happy. To counter somewhat the butchering of a person we once knew. Alright, so let's go in here. We've got a halter top. Light gloves made of cotton, socks. Oh yeah, it tells you at the top what material it contains. Yeah, okay, no go there. So let's go check all those zombies we butchered. See if they had leather on them. There, steel-toed boots. Filthy. I mean, we'll have to wash all this, but there we go. I can't disassemble. Oh, I can. That gives 8 leather patches after 3 minutes. Oh, we got no issues now. I only got 3, because I'm not very good. But still, 3 leather patches. We're gonna have that quiver, baby. We're gonna have it. It's gonna be glorious. Okay, no leather there. No leather there. Okay. Any other corpses? I mean, you can just do this to look at what they're all wearing without even... Oh, there you go. A pair of boots, leather. Okay. So it's just this one that has leather boots. Disassemble. Is it not this one? Pair of boots. I can't disassemble the boots. Well, then we have to cut them up. And we got 2 leather patches. All right, good. Perfect. All right, so you already know how to clean stuff, so I don't need to show you that. I'll build the quiver, which will take me 12 hours. I'll build a bow. I'll make some arrows. I'll do a little practicing with them. Maybe I'll read the archery book. And then when we come back, we're going to be going to town with arrows. Now, it's not, like I said, I mean, from the sound of it, they're not incredible. But if you can, if you can get good with them and you target unarmored people, it's like a guaranteed crit. And it's like a really high crit multiplier. So it's like almost a guaranteed kill. If you're good with it, which, I mean, that seems like how it works, right? That doesn't seem absurd, but we'll see for ourselves. But I've gone this long without having a quiver in this game. We're finally gonna do it. But all right, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Cataclysm: Dark Days Ahead. See you fine folks in the next part.